What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm just going to do a little recap of some of the upgrades that we've done recently on the Lucifer. It's a pretty cloudy day out here in Vegas. Not feeling this weather too much, but luckily it is snowing on top of Mount Charleston, so we might stop by there this weekend. Take the Lucy in front of the, or inside the snow to go ahead and see what we got. So under here, you're going to see the new fender liner inserts that we went ahead and installed. It took just a couple hours to go ahead and do. Fits perfectly. I wanted to keep the factory fenders on here, which made it even more difficult because a lot of people are doing either fender chops or the skinnier fenders on there. But again, I like the classy look of it because again, there's going to be the factory paint on there, and I just want to be different. I don't want to have something that everybody else does where it's, you know, no light inside of here or no turn signals per se or nothing like that. I just want a nice clean sleek look, which is what we got exactly right here. Pretty simple, straightforward install. All right, we got the rid of the 50 cal bullet. So we got rid of the 50 cal bullet antenna, put on like a short stubby 7-inch rubberized flexible one to go ahead and match. And then you'll also notice a new sticker right there. Now, what in the world could that possibly be? But first, you'll also notice that back over here, circling around in circles, we have the super chips equipped. We got the little flash cal super pack, or the flash pack super cal, or something like that, to go ahead and time and change the speedometer, as well as the gearing ratios for this Jeep with the flash pack. It's about $299. Right around there for $300 to go ahead and do it. The MPG for the 37-inch tires stayed the exact same. Shift points went back to normal, and you can't even really tell that, you know, we changed the tire size. So that is awesome. Now let's go ahead and see exactly what in the world that sticker was for. And there she is. Oh my goodness. We got the Smb Cold Air Intake system. If I just lay the hood back real quick, there we go. So we got the Smb Cold Air Intake system right here. It took about 45 minutes to install, and I've got to say, I've installed a ton of cold air intakes in my time over a course of multiple vehicles. This one right here is by far the most built cold air intake. The rubberized housing that goes on the inside went perfectly in. It wasn't too short, it wasn't too long or nothing. The rubberized grommets over here and the sealants, everything was just absolutely perfect to a T. Sounds absolutely amazing. I'll go ahead and do a little sound test. There's plenty of videos out there on how to install it, so that's not what this is for today. Again, everybody has videos out there to how to install it. I'm just showing you that we got it and that it works. You also notice some cutouts up here. I went ahead and did a do-it-yourself. I made these inlets here functional. So basically, I just went ahead and took off the lining here. You know, you use your poppers here. Go ahead and pop that off. Use some scissors to go ahead and cut inside of there, or like a straight razor or anything like that. Then you just take a drill gun and then you just go ahead and pop it out. So what that's gonna allow it to do is the heat to functionally be sucked out of the hood on both sides, so you can see, okay? And it looks a little dinky only underneath. However, what I did was I followed it, so that way once you're at the top over here, you can't even tell. So there's no damage to the hood vents or nothing. Everything is 100% functional, and you can't even tell. Also, a lot of people are probably gonna ask, well, what about water? What about car washes or anything? Well, two things. One, when I was originally gonna go with the AFE Momentum Cold Air GT intake, that may have been a problem because when you're going splashing through mud or anything, the water is gonna fall there straight into an open top cold air intake. However, I went with the Smb because you'll see, one, it is closed. Two, it keeps the factory air inlet over here, which will line up with this portion where no water is even going to come in. You're also going to have the drain plugs here, which will allow it to drain back. Not necessarily on the battery. I will go ahead and do, you know, some rubberized and protection on there just in case. However, I have the same setup on my 2020 Wrangler, the blue Hitman, it didn't have a single problem. Okay, on the side over here, the driver's side, I am going to go ahead and put a little bit more holes in there when I get a chance to extract more heat. Okay, I just wanted it to be just enough heat off of there to allow a colder, more ambient temperature going inside of the intake itself. But then also in conjunction with these, there's gonna be more heat that's gonna be dissipated coming out from underneath anyway. So this thing is going to be breathing perfectly clear. Okay, we also have another exciting event coming up. We're getting ready to go ahead and hop in the Lucy and take a trip to the muffler shop. That got some red and black grab handles inside of here. Alrighty, so we got that drone and computer inside of there. Get ready for the next adventure. So again, grab handles up here. Neighbors are in the holiday spirit. I gotta go ahead and do that too. Oh, and then we're gonna see right here. Right there, if you're not familiar with the TV show Lucifer, get into it, check it out. Seasons are over now, but it's pretty cool. Alrighty, but this is gonna be inside intake test, so you can hear the sound of it. And of course, as you expect, throttle response is significantly better. I mean, you're going from what, a 3-inch inlet on the factory intake to about 5. It is significantly better, more crisp, more responsive. MPG, I can't go ahead and say yes or no if there's an increase or decrease. There's plenty of other videos for that. Again, I'm not showing you in comparison of what it is stock versus aftermarket. I'm just showing you the sound clip of, you know, what we got. We're right around the corner now from the exhaust shop. Let's get her on. All right, so we just pulled up to the shop now. It's gonna go ahead and bring it on in. It's always a nice feeling every time you pull up. You got a fellow Jeeper, you know, right on over there. So go ahead and bring it on in and lift it up.
I love the Lucifer.
You love the Lucifer? Yeah, she's cool. Getting brought up on that. Okay, so we just finished the muffler delete. I was debating between the double resonator and muffler delete, getting a MagnaFlow or doing the Flowmaster. However, after watching other videos, the Flowmaster is way too loud for what I want. I want something just nice and subtle. Again, cutting off some weight, but then also go ahead and have a nice quietness in the cab, and then really get on it. You're gonna actually hear it once you step on it. So here's how it sounds once the cold air intake and muffler delete has been done. So we're just cruising right now at about 1100 RPMs. Okay, so it's nice and quiet. I've already gone like 5 miles on it. It is super quiet in here, which is exactly what we want. So it's nice and quiet in here, no drone at all. And then once you step on it, let's see here. Okay, so just picking up slightly. Again, here's stepping on it right here. Up and goes. Let's roll the windows up and try it. So now the windows are up. We're about 2,000 RPMs right now, just coming up to a red light, 4th gear. And again, it sounds stock quiet in here while we're just normal cruising. However, once we really step on it, again, it sounds incredible. It sounds incredible. Throttle response, of course, is going to be slightly better yet again because we just did the muffler delete with the cold air combination in there. I mean, guys, it's practically brand new all over again. I'm not gonna say it's a race car now all of a sudden. Of course, it is still a Jeep, but this is exactly what I wanted right here, was just a nice cold air intake. Go ahead and get the throttle response better, nice sound, and just a muffler delete. Didn't need anything too crazy as far as an entire catback system. The stock system on here with the resonator in the back is a high tuck anyway, so no rocket's going to hit it. But this is what it sounds like on the inside here. Windows up. Almost out of gas. perfect. Just what I wanted. As always, guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Any other recommendations or any updates, I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you much. Take it easy now. Merry Christmas.